What's up, guys? This is Greg, host of the Arc of Wrestling podcast, and we are here doing a very special show for you. It is our end of the year award show for 2013.
Holy shit, it's been a whole year, Greg.
It's been a whole year. This is like the third time we've done this? Third time.
This year?
Yeah.
Yes, this year.
Well, second and a half, really.
This is the third part of the year.
Yeah. So, guys, how y'all doing?
Tired.
Poorly.
Joining us today, we got Mr. the Stinky Red Coat John.
Oh, hey.
The Strike. I was trying to come up with a nickname really quickly, but I kind of failed.
I am the Strike.
Yeah. Hunter. Say hi.
Yes.
Wesley.
Yes.
Mike.
Howdy.
I'm at a Gobstoppers.
Oh, that sucks.
Betty.
Jonesy.
We're doing this all over again.
Shit.
And joining us, our special guest. So excited to have him back onto the podcast, Mr. Dino.
Yes.
Dino, how's that podcast?
It's thank you for asking. It's
Yeah.
actually going pretty well. The reception towards it has been very positive, so I'm looking forward to the second episode. Hopefully more nudity, more graphic violence, and probably just a little bit of adult language.
Awesome.
Can't go wrong with that.
You can find that on the CSTC network?
Yes, cards subject to
Yeah, got that right.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. Dude,
Didn't
when I had
even
to do
have to-
promos for the fucking commercials on there. Oh my god, I had to do several takes because I kept fucking up the letters.
The
I'm like,
letters?
the NTSC shit. That's a video format. Like, why can't we just be PAL?
All right, guys.
Video nerds out there.
We got our
How is the superior video format?
CJ.
we got our end of the year award show to do. We got all our categories set up. We've all worked very hard, except Jonesy, to set them up.
Oh, fuck you.
Just throwing you straight under
Jonesy
the
was
bus.
busy getting his JBL impression. He was
Yeah.
too busy to make a list.
Got to perfect that shit.
Bottle.
Boggle.
So, because Mike did not update the fucking list,
I told you we weren't doing too many this year because last year took 2.5 hours,
Okay,
and we were doing it for time constraints,
That was that amount of time before we started this podcast.
right?
I want to get these two things out. It's just my own categories I wanted to throw in.
You
Promo of
can
the
do
year and segment of the year. I'll be the only one giving this away. My
I
promo...
had to
I might
joke
give it
once.
away.
My promo of the year, honorable mentions goes Mark Henry's retirement and AJ's Total Diva shoot. But the winner
Of course.
of
Work
promo,
shoot?
the winner of promo of the year, goes to John Cena's shoot, promo, whatever you want to call it, the
Shut up.
Monday before TLC.
It just happened last week.
I know.
I
Let
agree with
me
all of those.
let me say something about this.
What a piece of junk.
I was so pleased. My respect and my total opinion about John Cena changed completely 180 after that promo. He was putting over Daniel Bryan. He put over CM Punk. He put over Dolph Ziggler. He hyped up the TLC match, all in sort of like a shoot sort of way. And it all wrapped up really nicely, and it really was the only thing out of the Cena-Orton feud that got me actually hyped up for that unification match. So I thought that was a really great promo. The segment of the year, I'm just going to give it to the Championship Ascension Ceremony, just because I think that segment could have only been that good if the crowd had taken over that entire segment. I bet that segment was booked and written very poorly, probably very boring. So I was very glad how it turned out, and so I give it to my segment of the year. On to the actual awards.
No, wait, I want to interrupt you there.
What?
I have a joke category right here.
What?
Now, guys, I don't know if you know this, but I'm British.
No fucking way.
What?
I'm fucking leaving this call now.
I thought you were French.
I thought you were Australian.
Thought you were
She was
Portuguese.
black, man.
I thought you were retarded.
Whoa.
All are possible options.
They're all polylogical too.
So he doesn't have autism, is what he's saying?
Oh my god.
Yes.
You mean you don't pay good money to see chickens fight in a little box? Why?
Why do I have to pay? I have my own
Since
chickens.
we're being honest with each other, I just like y'all to know that I'm deaf. DEF.
I'm
Not
blind, guys. I haven't been able to watch.
I'm deaf, yo.
Ari, what's your joke before we get started?
But I have to give a certain award called the Britishman of the Year award
Oh
to
shit.
the most British of British people. And this year it goes to Rockstar Spud.
Oh my god.
Has he been that... Okay,
I love Rockstar Spud.
I'll be honest. I haven't watched TNA in the past couple weeks. And I know he's been a more prominent figure. How well has he been doing?
It's really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's the most British stereotype possible. And that's why I had to give him the award.
I only saw a small clip on TNA, and I thought he was doing really good in that clip. So I'm glad that's kind of...
Especially
Looking good.
ordering a lady boy.
All right, guys.
You did surprise me though. I thought you were gonna go with Sin Cara this year.
I know,
Car
I know.
Rushing all over the place. Come on.
All right. I got
Should we
a
award
mouth.
the most American person?
I had a mouthful of rice and teriyaki chicken. So let's get this started. My foot's stuck in my something. Shit.
What are you doing?
His foot stuck in the what?
Okay. Manager of the year, guys. You ready to do this?
Sure. Let
Hold
me
on.
get my list back up so Mike can
Oh, God.
Right.
Oh god. Oh god.
I heard.
Oh, God.
Stop writing a book.
Hold on. Sorry.
Vintage drag.
I need to get a new
Click and
headset.
clack, don't come back.
I need to get a
What are
new
you
fucking
doing?
headset. I think I'm getting one for Christmas. We'll see.
Good.
All right, manager of the year. This is the manager who wins it all, the greatest manager of 2013.
The Hoopla Hotties.
We're gonna already giving away Strike's pick. Starting with John. John, who'd you pick for manager of the year?
I have a tie. It's between the only two managers, really, that anyone should be picking at this current moment. You've either got, for one, the great, the late Paul Heyman. Rest in
The
peace, Paul
late?
Heyman.
He died.
dead. What the fuck?
I just get worried, Paul. I don't see you on TV, so I just presume you're dead.
That doesn't mean that I'm dead, though.
He's too busy retweeting hot.
Mike, you
hot
think
women.
this is a Ouija board I'm talking into?
This is really creeping me out.
Oh my god.
H
We have
E
Paul Heyman,
Y M E N. Heyman?
Worm.
I fucking love you, Dino. Okay.
Or
Go, John.
the one, the great, the racist Zeb Coulter. It's a tie between those two.
All right. Wesley.
My Manager of the Year award goes to Zeb Coulter.
Ooh.
And I have an honorable mention.
And you're
That would be the Walrus. Paul Heyman. John Lennon. Oh, dude, I am the Walrus.
All right.
Oh
Strike.
god, now I want Heyman singing I Am the Wall.
Well, let me just say beforehand that there's really only two managers in the WWE right now, at least in the actual WWE and not NXT, being Paul Heyman and Zeb Coulter, and I didn't really want to give it to either one of them.
Well, there are managers in NXT.
Yeah, but I wasn't including that. And then I didn't want to include TNA because LOL TNA.
Managers
Really?
are non-existent in TNA anyways.
Oh, there's not even any managers? Good. That
Not
works
that I
out
can fucking
perfectly
think
for me.
of.
NXT?
What about the guy that manages Scott Dawson?
Sylvester
You mean the
LaFour.
guy with
It's in the
abs
show.
upon abs upon abs?
Sylvester LaFour.
It's my buddy Frenchie.
He has too many abs. He has too many abs to claim this reward.
And you also got Lana, who's managing Rusev now.
Mm-hmm.
My Manager of the Year award, and this is from one segment I've seen, mind you, but he did that segment so well that I had to give it to him. The Hoopla from Ring of Honor. Wow.
He's talking about Truth Martini because Strike's a fucking retard.
You're giving the manager of the year to 5 people?
Yeah. And especially the most professional Scarlett Boudreaux.
She's nowhere near a professional.
She's really hot, though.
She's professionally hot.
Have you seen that butt?
I think he means that she's a professional, if you know what I mean.
She's the most
Professional.
A
With the
fucker.
mouth, right?
Yes.
Mm.
You just had
You've got good oral skills, sir.
But yeah, I'm the first one to have a Ring of Honor person on their list. What now, Mike?
Probably the only.
What's Ring of Honor?
Listen to you.
Okay, Hunter.
I'm giving it to Paul Heyman. Way to go, Paul.
Way to go, Paul.
You killed it this year.
You got Hunter's Manager of the Year. How lucky are you?
He's gonna go hang himself now.
He's a pig in shit.
Jonesy.
I'm kind of debating whether I want to go with how John went with the Heyman and Coulter or not.
Don't be a pussy.
Just give it
One
to
or the
Scarlett
other.
Boudreaux.
Yeah, like I'd listen to Strike.
Do it, Jonesy. You know you want to.
You know I want to.
Tick tock on the clock, Jonesy.
This is taking too long.
Greg is kind of.
I know. I love to take my time.
Hey.
Jonesy picks Paul Heyman. Woo!
Fuck you.
What a surprise.
Is that who you
Yeah,
picking?
Fuck it, Heyman. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go with Heyman. Why not? Who
Mike.
doesn't love Heyman.
Greg influencing.
That's what I do. I got an agenda to follow. I'm so corrupt.
That's why no one likes you.
I'm gonna go with the tie, the man, the myth, the legend who hates the Mexicans, Zeb Coulter.
All right.
And in my second pick, I'm not gonna be like Strike and name off all 5 people. It's gonna be Truth Martini.
Ah. All right.
I
You're
was still
trying to get
first.
that indie cred back, Mike. Now that Strike stole it from you.
I was first.
Dino.
First.
Dino, my good boy. What's your Manager of the Year?
Well, I actually have a tie. First off, let's see. We got Sylvester Lefort. He's very sleazy, very French. It's
got,
a
like,
nice
pissy abs.
breath of fresh, cheesy air to the manager at NXT. And, of course, everyone's favorite, Zeb Coulter. Because the fact that man can cut a promo on anybody being un-American, even Santa Claus, for Christ's sake, is somebody that I have to respect. Like any other year, I'll give it to Paul Heyman, but this year it was the year of the Zeb.
Oh yeah, definitely. He really
Now,
stood
you
out.
people-
For mine, I got a couple honorable mentions. Truth Martini being one, and just because he was on no one else's list, and I'm the only one who watches the goddamn show because I only have access to it. I'm giving an honorable mention to let me get this name right. Stu Stone.
Oh, Stu Stone! Wow,
Yes.
you're the only one who watches California Championship Wrestling from whatever the fuck
Yes,
they call it now.
I
That's
get
awesome.
it. I get
They've
it.
changed the name of that
locally.
promotion so many damn times.
Too many
I've heard
goddamn
about
times, but that's because NWA fucking they split away from each other.
Oh, I know.
You know,
They
They're
had,
dodging me.
because I love the Family Stone. This is not the last time you'll see someone from the Family Stone on my list.
Sly in the Family Stone?
I wish.
just as cool. Just as cool. Like, if I don't even know if he's listening, but shout out to Stu.
Yeah.
Fucking
Shout out to
Sly.
Sly, man. That's suave motherfucker.
It's true.
But my Manager of the Year goes to Zeb Coulter.
Strike, why are you going on about Santa in the chat?
Originally, it was going to go to Paul Heyman, but I feel that the only thing that was stopping Zeb from being on my list was the Real Americans not winning the Tag Team Championships. But then I said, fuck it, and I'm just going to blame it on booking. So,
Well, it's not Zeb's fault.
yeah, that's why I said. That's why I said, fuck it, I'm blaming booking. But congrats, Zeb. You got my Manager of the Year. On to Most Improved.
oh, yes. Yes.
The guy who comes in and shocks the world just by how fucking good he turned out to be. John, Mr. Redcoat, starting with you.
Well, before this podcast started, I said I had quite a few jokes planned for this. This is one of them. my joke goes to the greatest WWF champion of all time. The greatest. I don't think he ever won the TNA World Championship. It goes to the man who finally decided to pack his bags and leave TNA. Hulk Hogan.
Brother.
And by that.
How's that most improved?
No, it was a joke.
Oh,
It's a joke.
Because the product improved once you left.
oh,
LOL.
AG, etc. My most improved actually goes to Caitlyn and Cesaro.
Alright.
With Rockstar Spud coming up a close third.
God, now I really need to check this Rockstar Spud out. Okay, Wesley.
Actually, yeah, my most improved goes to Antonio Cesaro.
Alright.
And my honorable mention goes to Alicia Fox.
Oh,
Hey, yeah.
She's
love for Alicia Fox.
I'll give you that one just because she's actually gone pretty decent in the ring. Like I love her bridge pin that she does. I think she does that flawlessly.
And that tilt well backbreaker.
Oh yeah.
she's getting pretty solid now, and it's good.
She's perfecting the moveset she's had for the past 4 years, so congrats.
She's learning.
She did it twice as fast as Kelly never did.
Exactly. Strike.
Well, I'm going to say it right now, and I'm actually going to explain why I picked him. And I'm going to say Antonio Cesaro. My
God, I thought you were gonna say Ox- I thought you were
Mike's
gonna
just
say
spazzing
Oksana.
out over there. Like, he
I thought he was
can't
gonna-
even begin to understand me.
I thought he was going to say Brodus Clay.
But why, mind you? Because at the beginning of the year, Cesaro was just a nameless U.S. champion, like Dean Ambrose is, like, right now. Wait, is he still champion?
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, just
Not exactly nameless.
just had to make sure. But he was doing absolutely nothing. Like, nothing. He was just having matches. However, insert him into the Real Americans. He instantly just starts getting into it. He actually gives a rat's ass. And now he's easily the second best part about Real Americans, first being Zeb Coulter and last being Jack Swagger.
I think
But
Cesaro's a big reason why the Real Americans as a whole and the We the People stuff got over pretty quickly.
Yeah, but if he were to talk more, I'd give it to him. But right now, Zeb Coulter's like really the only mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Can I point
But,
something out real fast?
But Cesaro, he's so into this gimmick. He's putting it into matches. Like every time he walks out, he's so crisp with his salute and everything, with his hand over his heart. Like he's living the gimmick, at least out there. It's a major improvement over what was the beginning of this year.
Yeah. Wesley wanted to add something?
Yeah. Strike's actually saying his name correctly.
I know, right? Oh!
I know.
He's not being a complete douchebag like he usually...
No.
Cesaro?
No, he said Cesaro at the end. He didn't say Cesaro.
Oh, whatever. Hunter.
So your Christmas miracle has been killed now, right?
Hunter.
Hey,
Damn
Mike,
it,
how does
stand
feel
down.
that Kevin Steen's losing to Pile Driver?
He didn't lose, you moron.
Here we go.
He won. You're an idiot. End story.
From smart to back to strike.
Okay, Hunter.
Okay, so I got shut the fuck up strike. I've got two people, one for the first half of 2013 and one for the second half. I think for the first half, Dolph Ziggler was on the cusp of being a main eventer. He got fucked over by Triple H and all those guys. He improved his promos, all that kind of shit, and then Cesaro, the second half, he's really shined. So,
All right.
the most improved.
Definitely acceptable. Jonesy.
I hadn't even thought about Cesaro until you guys said it. I'll put him in, and then I was going to put in Big E.
Yes.
Because he wasn't doing much. He was just with AJ and Ziggler at the beginning, and then now he's Intercontinental Champion.
Yep.
I almost feel like he got started too late.
Here,
Like, he's
I'll
really
talk
old.
about Big E when we get to me, but Mike.
I have two honorable mentions. My first honorable mention is Matt Taven.
What?
Because he went from a nobody to the longest reigning Ring of Honor television champion in the company's history.
Let's be honest. If it wasn't for the Hoopla Hotties, he would still be nothing.
No, not necessarily.
Scarlet Boudreaux.
And my second honorable mention. People are gonna hate this.
Munchin?
But
Your honorable Munchin?
yes, it's
Munching
gonna
on a dick.
It's gonna go to Gunner.
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 What?
Gunner.
What?
What
Gunner.
Okay, guy, you really have to explain yourself now.
He's improved his in-ring ability since coming back.
Really?
Yes.
Could you give me a match that you thought, oh, he got pretty fucking good? Because they upload all their matches on their YouTube.
I enjoyed his match at Slammiversary where he beat who did he beat?
I don't fucking know.
I can't remember.
What, Slammiverse in July, I think?
That was in June.
Okay, yeah. I'd have to go back and check it
I
out.
can't. I can. Okay, sweet. He and Storm faced Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez, Bad Influence, and Austin Aries. And
Yeah,
Bobby Roode.
that was one of his best matches.
Okay.
He's gradually improved since his hiatus.
But he made $5 wrestling.
I'm not an idiot, and I'm not going to start that hashtag. Ray Train's here. And my most improved, Antonio Cesaro.
Alright. Dino.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
How are you doing?
Most improved.
doing good. A tie again. Both black. Let's see
Sweet.
here.
Why'd you have to specify that they were black? Damn.
Well, because they don't sound black. Alicia Fox.
Wasn't a manager
You mean the
this
Ring
year.
of Honor announcer guy?
Yeah,
Alicia Fox. Sweet.
Alicia Fox. Because here's the thing: she was when they would put her on television a couple of times instead of a Blue Moon contract. She was starting to get better, and then her time in NXT just helped her improve more and more. And then the past couple of weeks, it's her brutality's been displayed a lot more. That backbreaker was sick, and I don't know if you watched main event, but she fucking booted Natalia right in the nose. Like, not even a punt. She straight up bazooka kicked her right in her dumb face. So.
It was glorious.
You want to know something? Since Alicia Fox has been getting, I kind of want to give credit to Sarah Del Rey.
Of
Because
course.
Alicia Fox has
all
been
her
spending some time down in NXT. She wrestled a couple matches since Sarah Del Rey has gone in training the Divas. So I think that Alicia Fox has probably spent some time training with
Sure.
Sarah Del Rey, and she's probably learned a whole bunch from her. Very happy.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I heard that they got Sarah under contract and she was going to be a trainer, I'm like, okay, we should see some major improvements done by those who actually want to work.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
that's clearly displayed with Alicia Fox and a couple of the other divas. But you know, the NXT women's talent is amazing. Like, I prefer to watch their matches over any of the divas on the major shows.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Just delicious.
yes. Sorry if that's not good. And second black is Biggie Langston.
Yeah.
No, he sounds pretty black.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Creator North Bad 95!
Exactly. I'm putting him under one of the greatest entrances to Cocaine Cloud.
Cocaine class.
Exactly. I watched it at Pizza Parlor yesterday, the TLC pay-per-view. And me and my table of friends got the whole fucking place laughing because we just yelled, "Cocaine!" So that's what I want everyone to do. My goal is to have it get around to where people will yell cocaine at a fucking packed arena at WrestleMania or something when Biggie Langston.
You heard it here, folks.
Yep. Get it around. Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Or make a best of Biggie Langston like highlight video to the Eric Clapton classic Cocaine.
Oh, my God.
I
love
no,
that song.
I just
will.
want to see a sign that says hashtag cocaine now.
Yep. Oh, I do. Every time he comes out, I do hashtag cocaine.
Fun fact, Cocaine by Eric Clapton is actually an anti-drug song.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
But, I mean, why would I take tips from a guy who couldn't keep an eye on his kid for a couple of seconds? So,
oh, God.
Fun fact: he also stole. What is his name? George from the Beatles. He stole his wife.
yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then.
In Karma, much like the wrestler Karma, it hit the baby pretty hard.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's get back.
Where were we, folks?
Most improved. I have to give this Cesaro. Honorable mentions. Biggie.
Did you give the Jonesy? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we talked to
Okay, okay.
Match of the year, John.
Match of the year. Well, you know, there's one. This is another joke one. I'm just gonna let you in now. Me and the guys on Saturday had the chance to witness one of the most brutal, one of the most death-defying, one of the most burial in blood matches I've ever seen. Complete with a power drive from concrete. So you know. Someone's got static. Why did everyone go quiet?
Hold on.
I wasn't
What are you typing?
It's gone. Keep going.
Okay, I'll just say my actual ones. My actual one goes for the SummerSlam match of Punk versus Lesnar, or Sami Zayn versus Adrian Neville on NXT.
Or you're not going to talk
Because-
about the CHW match?
I think he just did. GG, Jonesy.
GG.
Gee, thanks for listening. Thanks for everyone going quiet.
No, because it's always my microphone. I need to get a new microphone too.
I thought it was Sean.
No, it was
It wasn't
me.
me,
Because here's the thing, I got an adapter for my microphone because my microphone has a 5mm input, and so I had to get a 3.5 from fucking Amazon, and the only thing I could find was like this cheap ass adapter, and then every time I move it, it starts getting staticky and shit. Okay, let's move on. Wesley, match of the year.
Hold on, I'm taking a drink of my White Christmas.
You alcoholic.
So good. Fun fact, a White Christmas is a White Russian with eggnog in it.
Wow.
My match of the year, I have technically two honorable mentions. Numero uno, for match of the year, the big winner, Undertaker versus CM Punk, WrestleMania 29. That was a damn good match. That right there made me happy with the money that I actually paid to watch that.
Okay.
My first honorable mention, John Cena versus CM Punk for the WWE title. 10 out of 10. Loved it.
Wait, for the WWE title?
I thought that was for the number
Shot
one
at the Rock.
contender?
for the
Yeah,
WWE
you're right.
title.
Yep, never mind. Sorry.
Jesus, Wes.
Shut up, John. I've been drinking. My number
On a Monday
My-
night.
my number
Rebel.
2 honorable mention is Daniel Bryan versus John Cena at SummerSlam.
Ah.
God damn, was that a good match?
It really
And they had
was.
to go ruin it. Bunch of bastards. Alright, I'm done.
Strike, match of the year.
Well, quite simply, like the last 3 months, as I've said, I haven't really been able to watch due to work. Though at the same time, the past 3 months haven't really been that good. So I'm going to have to go and say the Punk Cena match during the February 25th episode of Raw for the number one contendership to
date.
Yeah. I even
So
checked the
fucking
date.
oddly specific.
Jesus
For the number one
Christ.
contendership to The Rock's WWE title.
That was a damn good match to start the year off.
Oh, it was. I mean, aside from the fact that Cena had to defend his Royal Rumble shot for whatever reason, I don't
No,
even
Cena put it on the line specifically just to prove that he could do it.
Oh, that's what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Cena wanted to be an asshole
Because
and they
that part
wanted a
never
big
made
match on
sense to
Raw.
me, and now it does. But
Yeah.
there wasn't like a whole lot of story to really prop it up, you know. And it was just a straight up wrestling match, and it was great. And
Greg, fix your mic.
Ah, okay. It's gonna get really staticky. So like,
Well, fix it, and then we'll keep going.
okay.
Keep going,
Yeah.
Strike.
I might give an honorable mention,
Jesus Christ.
Ow.
Fucking hell.
but quite honestly, I
Told you.
can't really come up with
You
a.
fucking mic.
I muted it too. It's what happens.
If I
This
had
shitty
to give,
mic.
if I had to give like a runner-up to match of the year, it'd be Cena and Bryan at SummerSlam.
All right. Hunter.
I got Punk versus Jericho Payback.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, that one, I like that one. Stole the show, I think.
All right.
I remember that match being like a Punk just kind of half-assing it for the story. Like he was out of shape or something? Or like out of practice?
There wasn't too much. I mean, from what, if I want to give my general opinion, I think that was the better of their matches from all the rest of the matches they had. I think it was much better than the WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
I don't know. It felt like they kind of just wanted to have fun in that match rather than try to tell a story. And I felt that's the reason why that match was a little bit more enjoyable.
Yeah, I thought that one stole that pay-per-view, though, so...
Yeah. Okay.
His fucking shitty Ryback versus Cena in the street stages of hell was just terrible.
that last ambulance match, though.
It's terrible, alright.
Okay, Jonesy.
I think I'm gonna pick. Let's see. What did I have? Punk Taker, I think. Yeah, Punk Taker, and then I'm gonna make that a tie. I enjoyed the Cena Bryan match at SummerSlam because the crowd was really hot that night.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, Mike.
I have 2 honorable mentions. One honorable mention is Team Hell No versus The Shield at Extreme Rules.
Nice.
10 out of 10. My second honorable mention is the 5-man elimination match for 8 championships, KWE.
Oh
God, fucking damn it, Mike! Get the hell out of here.
What about the 2 black kids versus everyone else?
Oh, G Money Jr. versus the entire roster? No.
Yeah.
That match sucked.
But it had a
That
power
didn't
wheel.
suck.
It had a
That
kid
kid
going around
in
on the power wheel.
Patriots
No.
jersey drove around in a power wheel.
That was the best part of the match. But my main pick is The Undertaker, Kane, and Daniel Bryan versus The Shield in England.
All right.
That was the best match by far on Raw.
Yeah, that was a pretty good roll. Dino.
All right, let's see here. I actually have a tie, but it's a 3-way tie. Hell No versus The Shield, honorable mention at Extreme Rules. Second, we're going to go outside to Japan. This one. Let's see here.
Godzilla versus Mothra.
If you take my fucking match of the year, I will hurt you. Dino, I will fucking
I chose
hurt you.
Tomohiro Ishii versus Katsuyori Shibata.
Okay.
Day 4 of the G1 Climax. These guys
That was a
beat
really
the
fucking good match.
fuck out of each other. Like,
Holy
I have not
shit.
seen anything that fucking brutal in a long time.
That was
So-
the stiffest fucking Japanese match I ever saw. I remember I was at the edge of my fucking seat watching it.
Yeah, like I was watching it on YouTube, and I could not stay still. I was like, what the fuck are they gonna do to each other next? Like, somebody pin each other. Stop the fight. Do something.
Yeah.
So there was that one, and then this one, because it was dubbed a specific title by everyone in the internet wrestling community, but it actually lived up to that name. Wolverine versus Hulk, CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Because it was really, really like watching Wolverine versus the Hulk, because the little guy was trying everything he could to make the big motherfucker tap, and they were just throwing each other everywhere, hitting each other with everything, and and I wasn't disappointed with the outcome, and like as soon as it was over, I'm like, oh god, it's over. Fuck. Like I was worried about what these two were gonna do to each other next, and like I even questioned, was this the end of like PG or PG-13 era? Like, are we gonna go back to having brutal matches like this and proper build-up and everything? So that was my match of this year of 2013. So.
All right.
Yeah, plus those adamantium claws and the regeneration and all that.
I love those references.
That would have.
Every time.
All right.
Actually, wait. There is one. What was that one more match? Oh, those 2 black kids beating the shit out of each other in the backyard.
No.
Yes.
You have to
When they come
specify.
to
That's
your
like
backyard, Jonesy.
that's like every backyard in America.
But no, these kids were actually going at it. They were doing full wrestling moves. It was
Two
cringeworthy.
brainbusters on the ground.
I'm still disappointed nobody got power drove on the concrete.
Oh my god. Okay. Honorable mentions for my match of the year. Just to go through a couple. Shield versus Goldust and Rhodes at Battleground.
Oh, that one's good.
That was a really good match. Only one on the card. Taker Punk. But my match of the year. Here's the thing. The past couple months, I've had to marathon everything New Japan to get ready for the show. And there was one match that got a lot of wrestling media attention because of some person giving it a 5-star. And I thought, what the fuck does Meltzer know? I had to put that in the question.
Names.
So I had to hype myself up really big for this match, especially for the pay-per-view itself. Pay-per-view was all right, but until this match happened, I was like, it's not going to be that great. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Kazuchika Okada at Kings of Pro Wrestling IPPV 2013.
Nice.
I hyped myself up so much for this match. I watched as many matches between these guys as possible. I wanted to know so much about this feud. And when I watched this match, it was literally the first match, because I watched Wrestle Kingdom before watching this pay-per-view, and I didn't like Wrestle Kingdom. I thought it was a okay show. But this was the first New Japan match that really got me like, holy shit. I haven't seen something this good out of WWE in years. Why haven't I been watching this ever? So, this match literally made me want to watch the rest of New Japan shows, which included all of G1 Climax. So, match of the year, Tanahashi, Okada, Kings of Pro Wrestling, 2013. Very good match.
Nice.
All right. Fuck it. We'll just do feud of the year, because we're with match of the year. Feud of the year.
Hey.
We'll get to rookie later. Okay, John, starting with you. Feud of the year. Sorry.
I mean, earlier this autumn, there was a team that debuted with a midget in the ball costume.
Oh my
kidnapped.
god. Why are they in your feud?
Because this is the joke, Greg. Everything from here on in has a joke one. And they went on to feud with the greatest rock band of our era.
It's a
3M.
Yeah!
And speaking of three, I have a three-way tie for first. It's Punk Taker, just generally Brian Shield, and Punk Heyman. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Okay. Wesley.
My numero uno feud of the year is the Authority / Shield versus the Rhodes family.
Oh.
Because out of this feud, we got the immortal quote from Dusty Rhodes. Something. Oh God, hold on, I'm trying to remember what it was.
Oh no! It was the Huckleberry quote.
Yeah, it was. We got that.
Somehow that won quote of the year in the Slammies.
Fucking ridiculous.
And another thing that came out of that was Dusty Rhodes beating
Dean Ambrose.
beating him with a belt. So, thank you, John. I appreciate the help. Legitimately.
No,
and my
I can be
runner-up. What?
Go, Wesley.
Keep going.
My runner-up is Punk versus Undertaker. Because it was awesome. Rip in peace, Paul Bearer.
All right. Strike.
This is feud of the year, right?
Yep.
Okay, I was getting ready for rookie of the year, and then you were a bitch, and you skipped.
I'm a heel. What do you expect?
My feud of the year.
Greg is not a heel.
If you remember my feud from last year, it was Big Show and Sheamus, right?
I'm sure.
That big
Because-
chair, man.
Because it started, it was good, and then it ended. It didn't last too long. It didn't go off in every which direction like Cena and Heyman did this year. It just was nice, simple, to the point, and it was great. So, my feud of the year follows the exact same thing. The Rhodes versus the Authority / Shield. Because the feud started with Cody Rhodes getting fired, then you had Goldust coming back showing what he could do, then you had Dusty Rhodes, and then you had the frickin' tag matches, and then you had him winning the championships and Goldust surprising everybody by actually being pretty damn good in the ring for however old he was. And the feud ended. Like, it was great, and then the feud ended, they got the titles, they still have the titles, I guess. Because I still haven't watched TLC or Raw tonight, so
All right.
they still got the titles and fine, but it was a nice feud. It started off great, it was great, and then it ended before it got just too boring. So yeah,
All right.
Rhodes versus Authority Shield.
Hunter.
I don't have a feud of the year.
Awesome. Jonesy.
I think he's still on BRB.
Okay, Mike.
I have an honorable mention. Crush Head versus Mr. Bull, KWE.
Get out of here with the KWE shit.
Dude, it's the greatest thing ever.
No.
It is the greatest thing ever.
Really not. I should have never showed you guys that shit.
Dino needs to see it sometime. It's great.
If you could send me the link, I'll watch it tonight.
Sweet.
All I need to tell you is what KWE means, and it will automatically turn you away.
It's backyard wrestling with kids, but it's the greatest thing ever.
Kids wrestling
KWE.
entertainment.
Oh, what a bunch of fucking abortions.
It's the greatest thing ever. But
You're right.
my main pick is Nigel McGuinness versus Steve Corino.
Ooh.
From Corino trying to take Nigel's job during Scum
That was a really good feud.
to Nigel removing him from the commentator position.
Even though Scum literally turned into not like a really shitty stable.
Discontinued after Scum broke up, though.
Yeah, I mean, at least it didn't last as long as Aces and Eights.
Yeah.
Months.
And it led to him being removed from the commentary table, only for him to show up every week trying to get his job back, and then eventually getting his job back.
I like Steve Corino. I think he's really good.
He's
All
the
right.
best. He's the best color commentator in the three major companies, by far.
Yeah. Jonesy, are you back?
Yeah, what are we on?
Feud of the year.
I've been really thinking about this, but I can't pinpoint one I like.
Which ones do you have? Or which ones are on your mind right now?
Let's see. What were the big ones this year? Triple H, Lesnar.
That should never be your feud of the
Yeah.
year.
I'm just thinking of the big ones right now.
Punk Heyman.
Punk Heyman. Well, that kind of drug on for a while.
Shield versus the entire tag division.
Rip Usos.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get over. Even though they have like one of my favorite entrances in the
what have you guys chosen, I guess?
Del Rio versus Ricardo.
Oh, God.
Fucking hate it.
I chose Shield and Rhodes.
I chose that as well.
I kind of like the Rhodes Authority feud they had for a bit.
That was good.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened this year? I haven't been paying too much attention to the feuds because it's just like, oh, this
It seems like a jumbled mess. Like there's not any
Yeah,
consistency
there's not
to
that
the
many big
feuds.
feuds.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go with like WWE of the two major shows.
Yeah.
I went with NXT on that one. So
I think
Okay.
I'll just. Yeah, I
I'll
think
wait
I'll
my
just
turn. So
I'll go with Rhodes Authority, I guess. I can't really think of anything else.
Okay. Dino.
all right, let's see here for NXT. I picked Sami Zayn and Antonio Cesaro.
Oh.
Because here's the thing, as being involved in indie wrestling and everyone else who knows what they are capable of doing, and watching their 2 out of 3 falls matches or any of their other matches, like they never touch, they haven't even began to touch the surface of what those two can do, either separate or against each other. But watching the WWE fans experience just a little bit of what they're capable of doing, it's it's like watching your child open up a present that you got as a kid. You know, it's like, oh, you know exactly what I was going through and shit like that. Or, oh yeah, you had that soda. I had that soda. I don't know a good fucking comparison, but
Nintendo 64.
Man, I'd be
Exactly.
so happy if I got a soda for Christmas.
yeah.
Get out of my brain, Jonesy.
Oh my
But yeah, I mean, it's a great feud, and if those two, I hope they continue to wrestle each other, and it builds up more and more over the years, to where I want to see it at a Mania, and then they just go full on fucking indie spots with it. Like they can tell a story WWE style, but then they just bust out the indie spots, like
I have a
everything that they've done against each other.
I have a very strong feeling that this is not the last time we're going to see either one of them not wrestle each other on WWE TV.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to the Chris Hero shoot a couple weeks ago, and he pointed out something that really kind of made sense to me. The week they did Cesaro and Zayn, where they had that amazing fucking match, which now I'm kind of going back and thinking, shit, why didn't I put that as like an honorable mention or something? But he mentioned something really cool. He's like, Cesaro and Zayn had a 5-star match on NXT, and then the next week, Cesaro was kicking ass in the ring with Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
And that's all Triple H is doing. So I bet 100% Triple H is going to remember that match, and when Zayn gets pushed up to the roster, he's going to be like, I know who to pair you with.
Exactly, and that's why I put them as feud of the year, and I didn't mention any of their matches because I felt like the entire feud, like every single match, every single promo against each other, was exciting, and it got them over. Like it got Sammy over right away. I mean, Sammy's capable of, he can fucking feud with, I don't know, Great Khali and make that asshole look like $1 million.
Oh yeah.
And the thing was that Antonio, like when he wrestles against people either smaller than him or even bigger than him, he can make them look like the underdog.
Yeah.
And so that's why I chose them as an entire, as a feud instead of just a singular match, because I can't really pick between them. I mean, that 2 out of 3 falls match, when I read the results from the taping of how the crowd was to that, I never felt more prouder to have known those guys. So that feud, I wanted to continue on and on because it deserves to be talked about for years to come.
Definitely agree with you on that. My feud of the year, well, actually, honorable mention, I'm going to give to Tanahashi and Okada. Only reason why I'm giving it my honorable mention is because I didn't get to see the entire feud. I found it a lot harder for me to find New Japan's TV stuff than its pay-per-view stuff. So, and also, I've heard that you can watch New Japan stuff with subtitles, but I haven't really found those videos yet. I'm still looking if you know where they are, please link them to me. I'd love to watch those shows with subtitles. But I'm going to give them, just because I know that they probably had a fucking great feud this year. My feud of the year, it's pretty much my only feud that I really enjoyed, because I loved the build-up to this fucking... Oh my god, I must have been the biggest mark for the build-up of this feud. Undertaker and Punk. What they did with Bear's death, while a lot of people were saying, oh, it was very disrespectful, this and that. And then they go on and say, we want the Attitude Era back or some shit like that on the internet. What they did, it was so smart. It was so like, I want to know what happens if Paul Bear didn't die. What did they originally have planned? But
effective.
But because, of the sad passing of Paul Bear, the build-up to the match made the entire feud for me. The match at WrestleMania, it was good. I thought it was great. Match of the year? Probably not. Yeah. But the build-up and the tension between the two, and it looked like Undertaker, for like the first time in a while, it looked like Undertaker legitimately gave a shit. Like, even the shit after WrestleMania when he faced the Shield, he looked so excited to work. and then the Shield had to throw him through an announce table and injure his groin or something like that.
His
so,
His groin! His groin!
Roman Reigns should be more gentle with those blowjobs.
But everything that Punk and Heyman did with the urn,
Yeah.
throwing the urn around and Punk like making it drop. Oh my god.
shit.
I had the biggest smile on my face. And I know it was like the worst smile to have.
Wasn't that
Yeah.
actually an accident?
What?
I think
him,
it
him
would
dropping
like
the urn.
Probably.
If so, then that's like a great twist of fate. Like Paul Bear probably slapped it out of his hand, like this is gonna piss everybody off. Slaps it out of his hand because you know what? From what I've heard and like seeing the guy backstage at California Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, he really gave a shit about the business. Like anything that would over anything, he would be gung ho about it. And
I'm excited to see Richter do some very interesting things in WWE now that he's signed.
yeah,
But I don't like his name. It's like Randall Slate. It's like Slate Randall. There we go.
They should have kept it with Sean Richter.
Yeah. Really, like, fuck, you already have a Heath Slater. You know, don't need another Slate in there.
Yes, we do.
Slater's gonna slate.
Anyways, Rookie of the Year. John, let's kind of jumble through this really quickly.
Okay, then. I'll get the joke one out of the way. Bo Dallas.
Fuck it.
Kill yourself.
Believe it.
Well,
I
okay.
can see why. I can see.
I
why
can
he
see.
put that,
No,
'cause
yeah, exactly.
Dallas put on a fucking extravagant match with Sami Zayn. It wasn't just Sami carrying him. They actually put on a match where I didn't know how it was going to end. So
Bo Dallas is really talented for someone who's like really hard to
Autistic.
watch. And even his character, he's kind of like, oh yeah, I'm an annoying prick. I'm just gonna build my entire gimmick around that and have you all get pissed off at me. So I respect Bo Dallas for what he's been doing.
That was my joke one. I did not expect this reaction
Greg's
about my
a Bo-
joke one.
Greg's a
Really?
believer.
I'm a believer, I think.
My actual
I'm a
rookie of
believer.
the year,
Fuck it.
Stroke.
I don't know if this counts or not, is Bray Wyatt. And very specifically, for every single promo that Bray Wyatt cuts, he says nothing but makes it sound like he's saying something.
Yeah. I definitely say Bray Wyatt would be a rookie just because like his gimmick has completely it's a complete opposite of what it originally was. He's like a completely new guy in the ring.
Did you know Diet Dr. Pepper tastes more like regular?
Oh my god, it's like
Follow the cola.
With 2 proofs of purchase, you get special Sugar Bear, Golden Crisp, Flip Bear.
Oh my god.
holy shit, you know. Okay, Wesley, Rookie of the Year.
All right, I have an honorable mention. Honorable. That would be Mr. Sami Zayn. I mean, I know that this seems like his first time wrestling, but I mean, he looks really solid, you know? Don't really know much about the kid's background, but, you know, I bet he's really good with children.
I know you're not that much of a retard, Wesley.
I know. Greg was playing it up. Thanks for ruining the joke, asshole.
You're welcome, dipshit.
So welcome.
My true Rookie of the Year is Fandango.
He was better in NXT.
Really? Because, main reason I picked Fandango for this year, number one, he's over as fuck. And he won his very first match at WrestleMania.
No,
Against
that's a good argument right there.
Yep.
That's a good
Okay,
argument.
good. I'm glad this didn't go to the other way I was expecting it to go.
But still, let's get weird. Let's get weird. Johnny Curtis is still better than Fandango.
Yes.
Questionable.
Have
He
you?
didn't cry over
Did you
Stone
not
Milk.
see him core form Matt Striker? Come on,
I
that
like
segment
dancing.
was probably the best segment of all time.
I like the dancing.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the chloroform segment after this podcast. You need to watch
Okay.
it. Okay,
Great.
Ryan, you joined us finally.
Yes.
You want to give us your Rookie of the Year?
Let me find my thingy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Skip me
Yeah,
to go to someone else really quickly.
Okay, Strike, Rookie of the Year.
1 second, I'm replying to something real quick.
Oh my!
I just want to
Oh
say
my
segment of the
God.
year. Segment of the year should have been either Mark Henry or Pancake Patterson.
I completely forgot about Pancake Patterson. I thought that was last
Alright.
year.
Rookie,
What was his tag team partner's name? I can't remember now.
Rookie
Gay
of the
Young.
year. Quite frankly, I don't really know who really debuted at the beginning of this year, and quite frankly, I don't give a shit. But I'm going to use NXT as like the boundary for rookie because
Oh dear fucking God, Strike! Really?
yes,
I saw that tweet. Really?
Eva Marie.
Roll up.
actually no, but my rookie of the year goes to Alexander Rusev
All right.
because he's a big guy who can move fast. He's kind of got like that older school charm to him, I guess.
I
where
think
he-
Rusev is considered like rookie in general because he hasn't really been wrestling for too long.
Well, that works out in my favor then.
Really? But he doesn't have hype.
But you know, Greg, you watch wrestling from like the 70s and the 80s, and they're all slimy.
Oh
and
no,
stuff.
wait. Rusev has been wrestling. He's been in developmental since like 2010, I think. Whatever.
But you watch that old school wrestling when they're all sweaty and like, if you were a kid, you were like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And well, quite frankly, why isn't it a submission move when you sat there and splashed somebody in the corner with your sweaty ass body? You know,
Sweaty.
Sweaty balls.
Body, you know?
Sweaty balls.
All right.
Vagina.
At least appearance-wise, he's got that older charm to him from the 70s and the 80s and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Where he's not baby oiled up and everything.
let's speed through this a little bit quicker. Ryan, rookie of the year.
Seeing that I based mine on people being called up from NXT and other places, I'm gonna go with Bray Wyatt as my rookie of the year.
All right.
Just because he's the best talker that came out of all the rookies to come out of this year.
Yeah, definitely.
And my honorable mention, if I were to say just NXT guys, would probably be Sami Zayn.
Okay. Hunter.
I've got an honorable mention. Roman Reigns has really impressed me. He started out really raw, and he's kind of found his mold. And then for my main one, it's Luke Harper. I'm really impressed with his moveset for how big of a guy he is. He moves in the ring perfect.
Oh man, I wish you guys would have seen his other stuff. Like, and seeing Luke Harper do a Hurricanrana is probably like one of the most impressive things I've seen.
Yeah.
Out of a big guy like that.
Brody Lee.
Yeah. Jonesy.
I'll give it to Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt.
All right. Mike.
Shield.
Spear!
All Shield.
Shield,
All
come
the
on.
Shield.
Oh, Dono. Okay.
This was in 2013.
They all had an impact throughout the entire year.
Yeah, Shield has pretty much controlled the entire year. Like, I mean, they debuted really late last year, so they definitely made an impact this year. Dino.
I would say, as far as NXT rookies go, Sami Zayn, and being called up to the major shows, I'm going to say Dean Ambrose in particular, because he's more of a he's a good wrestler, but I like the way he brawls. I'm not really a fan of brawling too much, but he really adds to it, and plus his character. He's the fucking psycho wild card of the Shield, and it shows, like his twitches or his random pop locks that he's been doing recently. It adds more story to the character and how he's just kind of a cool, calculated nut job. So
I only have one thing to say. Nope.
nope. Yeah, well, good here for you. About that.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm done. I quit.
And there's the mouth harp.
Okay.
Yep.
My honorable mention for Rookie of the Year, Othello.
Nice.
From Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, part of the Family Stone. Whenever I see a 7'2" black guy do a very good bridge, he automatically gets a big thumbs up from me.
Yeah.
But Rookie of the Year, I would have to say is the very general rookie, who's fucking has shocked me, from coming from a football background nonetheless, and having so much charisma, and having such a great understanding of what it is to be in the ring. Enzo Amore.
Yeah.
Too fucking bad that he had to go and break his fucking leg. Or his foot, I think. You know, and now we're not going to be able to see him and Big Cass until I think February or March is when Enzo is supposed to be coming back. And I know Triple H is a big fan of him, and I've heard that Vince McMahon's a really big fan of him. So yeah, Enzo Amore, my Rookie of the Year. Let's move on to our last 4 categories of the night, but starting with pay-per-view of the year. John, starting with you.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll get the joke one out the way. The greatest event that TNA could ever put on. Bound for Glory.
Oh man, that fucking. Oh, okay. Continue.
And the actual,
You just brought
the
back
actual
some
one-
bad memories.
Yes, this is the point of John's continuous shitty jokes.
Remember
And the
when that
actual one-
mattered? I do.
And the actual pay-per-view of the year goes to Chicago-based Payback.
All right. Yes. I don't know. I kind of went back to look at the Payback card, and I thought
It doesn't.
looks good.
It looks good, but then when you actually watch it, everything is good, and the main event's good up to a certain point.
Yeah. Okay. Wesley.
I have one, and that was SummerSlam. It was good. I enjoyed it.
I felt SummerSlam was actually. I'll say something. SummerSlam felt like a legitimate SummerSlam. Like I felt all the build-up. That's when WWE was on their peak of this year. Was going up to SummerSlam. Everything they were booking felt right. Felt smart. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was right. Like they started understanding it, and then they started trying to push Daniel Bryan, and everything went to shit.
You mean off the cliff, or
Yeah, off
It's
the
all
cliff.
his fault.
Okay, nice SummerSlam. Ryan.
Mine has to go to SummerSlam with, I believe, yeah, SummerSlam.
All right. Strike.
Pay-per-view? Oh, God. You know, I actually went back through this year just to see, like, remind myself of what the pay-per-views were. They weren't really that good.
Yeah, I would have to say about a good 80% were not great.
I mean, I actually just wound up saying Elimination Chamber.
Ew.
I can't even
I know.
remember Elimination
I don't
Chamber.
even remember Elimination.
I liked Mark
Swagger-
Henry.
Swagger-
Elimination
Busting
Chamber
nobody
featured
gas in that
Jack
one.
Swagger winning.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Oh, yeah, now I remember.
But I
And
mean,
Rock versus Cena. Not Rock versus Cena, Rock versus Punk.
like, I don't even think I've seen the last 2 pay-per-views. And quite frankly, the rest of them weren't really that great. I mean, SummerSlam was alright, but aside from the main events, it was trash.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I just said Elimination Chamber.
Okay. Hunter.
I'm going SummerSlam. Just overall,
Okay.
had a bunch of solid matches on it.
Jonesy.
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. Mike.
Honorable mention. Honorable mention. Best in the World 2013, which I attended. That was a great show.
Oh, man, I still need to go back and watch that.
And my main choice is Payback.
All right. Dino.
Honorable mentions, SummerSlam, fucking phenomenal show. But the winner for me is G1 Climax Day 4.
God damn it, Dino.
Day 4. That was
Got him.
every match on that
Rest in peace,
particular
Gug.
day
Rest in
was
peace.
exciting as shit.
Oh
Like,
my
I was
God.
like, this is the best, hands down, Japanese pay-per-view I've watched in a long time. Usually I have to fast forward through matches, but that day really delivered.
Every single fucking match.
Yep.
I'll just fucking say it. My match, my pay-per-view of the year is G1 Climax Day 4. What? Benjamin Nakamura was really good.
Yeah.
Even the last match, Tanahashi versus Nato.
Yeah.
like NATO, I didn't hear a whole bunch about NATO, and I even after reading the G1 Climax stuff, a lot of people weren't too happy about NATO winning it all.
Mm-hmm.
But like, shit, they put on a really fucking good match.
Yeah, they did.
It was intense. The flat out body drop Tanahashi did against NATO onto the outside, sick as fuck. So yeah, great fucking pay-per-view. Tag team of the year, starting with John.
Well, I mean, relatively new tag team. Started up when the great Paul Heyman left us. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I'm fucking done. You know what? I'm dead.
Fucking dead.
But together they show promise, hope, not charisma.
I'm Axel.
I mean, Rob Axel.
Yep. Agreed. I agree.
And the actual one is the Shield, or the Young Bucks.
Nice.
Ooh,
Trying to pick from one of those two.
God damn! Why did you have to say them?
You, John.
One to be the only one. Okay, Wesley.
My honorable mention is the Rhodes Dynasty. They've been putting on nothing but solid matches. Solid. They've been part of fantastic storylines. I love them.
And I know for a fact Goldust is exceeding everyone's expectations.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. And my tag team of the year is Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez.
Oh my!
You wait. You can go drink the biggest bowl of bleach that was ever. No,
No.
you can go drink battery acid.
Mike doesn't want you alive.
That was a joke, Mike.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Bastard. My actual tag team of the year is the Young Bucks.
God damn it! I thought I was gonna be the only one who had them on my
Super
list.
kick, body motherfucker!
Oh,
More bang
fuck.
for your buck, though, Greg.
I thought I was gonna be the only one with them on my list. Swear to
Shut
God.
up, you hipster, Greg.
Okay, who's next? Strike.
Tag team of the year. Oh God. As awesome as the Rhodes have been, like they've been around 3 months.
Yeah, just about.
I don't know if I'd feel good giving it to them just because they ain't really been around that long. But I might have to in the end, but I just went ahead and said the Usos. I mean, because chances are if they're out there, it's going to be a pretty decent match, And they've definitely gotten a lot.
You say, oh, oof.
So!
Yeah.
And they've gotten a little bit more popular. They got some steam behind them, and they just get disregarded over and over and over again. It's like Crime Time again. It kind of puts me in a bad mood. It makes me sad when I think about it. All right.
Jimmy Uso.
Yo.
Prime time.
And they never get a title shot.
It's crime time.
Samoa. Bring it,
Yeah.
bring it, the Rikishi to you. Bring it, the Rikishi to you. Okay.
I guess I'll say the Usos with the Rhodes would have had it if they had been around for a couple more months, I guess.
All right. Ryan.
Mine will have to go to the Shield with honorable mentions to Kazarian and Christopher Daniels.
Yes.
And the Young Bucks.
Good job. Good fucking job. Mick.
I am going to go out on a limb here and say Red Dragon.
Good choice. I actually didn't think about them until really late into picking everybody. So yeah.
With honorable mentions going to the Young Bucks and Forever Hooligans.
Nice.
I already know who you're gonna pick.
I already went.
Oh, you didn't pick Outlaw Inc.
They haven't been around a while. They've only been around 3 months.
No,
You didn't pick tons of funk, Mike? I'm shocked.
Funk is on a roll.
That bleach.
Let me
that
guess.
bleach.
Yeah, go drink bleach. Yep.
That bleach pool. I said you should just go jump in it.
Fucking
Alright.
honor roll.
Well, I mean, Funk is a roll right out of here.
In peace, Tensai.
Hunter, tag team of the year.
That is. They've been the most entertaining tag team of the year by far.
Who?
Bad Influence, TNA.
Oh, Bad Influence, yeah. Really, like, let's remember the Bad Influence Hall of Fame segment really quickly.
There you go.
Fucking star. Jonesy.
Kofi Kingston and The Miz.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I like Bad Influence. I think they'll be an honorable mention. And you're disappointed you didn't put them on your list, aren't you?
No, I just remembered what joke I should have gone with for match of the year.
On the match of the year? What?
I just remembered a really good joke for match of the year. I'm not going to say it now. Continue.
Okay. I'm gonna give it to the Shield, with another honorable mention being the Rhodes Dynasty.
All right.
Yeah, I couldn't really give it to the Shield considering they're 3 people.
But it's the two guys, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, are actual tag team champions. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, but I don't like Rollins that much.
Really? You don't like his lisp, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Whatever. Dino.
He's just like the least impressive person.
Okay.
I guess.
Honorable mention. I'm gonna give it to two teams actually. Real Americans. Honorable mention. Cesaro is the star of the team next to Zeb, but I feel bad for Swagger because he was getting a lot more brutal in his matches, and then he teamed up with them, and they're working good as a big man unit. Second honorable mention, I'm gonna say the Young Bucks. They continue to impress and just bring their energy to every promotion that they go, and that's why they have all the fucking belts in the world right now. And I have a tie for Tag Team of the Year, actually on the indie circuits. I have Rock Ness Monsters, Johnny Yuma, and Johnny Goodtime. And this team, PP Ray.
God damn it!
Pretty Peter Avalon and Ray Rosas.
They've been putting on some great fucking matches in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, but there's a promotion in California called Alternative Wrestling Show.
Yeah, AWS.
Yeah, AWS, and they had this amazing match against another team, Los Bandidos, and
The Suburban Commandos, right?
And the Suburban Commandos, yeah, that was the 3-way match from last show. But every time that they were in the ring, and either whether they're defending the titles or just taking on people, they're a very charismatic tag team. They work amazing together, and they're smaller, but they're effective. And same with Rock Ness. So those are my two teams.
Yep. God damn it. Dino, I shouldn't allow you to go first. 'Cause you take all my fucking picks. PP Ray, Peter Avalon, Ray Rosas. Rock Ness Monsters. They've been putting on some great fucking, I think 2 years ago, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood's tag team division was fucking shit. They weren't doing anything with it. But then just recently they started a feud on Championship Wrestling, and it's been fucking phenomenal. What? Oh. But yeah, it's been fucking phenomenal. So those are a couple honorable mentions. But my tag team of the year, the Young Bucks, especially in the past 3 months. Congratulations to them for winning the IWGP Junior Tag Team Championships, and also for joining the Bullet Club, because they legitimately make that stable really fucking great now.
Yeah.
So Young Bucks win.
Corpus Christ Kid in chat says no junior stars.
Junior stars. What is that supposed to mean?
It's a tag team, I guess.
Oh, never heard of them. Dino, have you ever heard of Junior Stars?
Googling these people.
I'm not familiar with the name, but I'm curious about it. If they're gonna,
if he's trying to mention them for tag team. Last two categories of the show: female wrestler of the year. John, go.
Well, been in a couple of matches. I think she's on both of them now. Everyone's gonna hate me for saying this joke, but I'm gonna take it away from everyone right now. Man, that Eva Marie, what a great wrestler.
Yeah. 10 out of 10.
Yo, fuck.
She was champion of the
Drink. Just a bunch of bleach.
And FYI, Junior
Just
Stars
two
is
shots.
Kanemoto and Tanaka. I just view them as Kanemoto and Tanaka, not Junior Stars.
Oh, okay.
And
Good
my
fucking
actual
team,
pick, my actual pick is AJ Lee.
Knew
Yep.
it. Fucking
Honorable
knew it.
mention to Gail Kim.
Ooh.
She
Throw
did.
some TNA in there. I like it.
Yeah.
Why are you allowing Strike to use our Twitter account?
I don't fucking know. Everybody has access to Twitter now. It's kind of uncool to
I don't have
tweet.
access to it.
Damn it, Wesley,
And we're
get
gonna keep it
fucking
that
in
way.
control. Wesley, go.
All right. You guys are gonna like this one. Going way outside the circle here. I have 2 honorable mentions and then my top dog.
I swear to God, if someone takes my honorable mention, I'm gonna be pissed.
AJ Lee.
My honorable mention, numero uno, is Melissa Anderson.
Oh, yes.
The chick from Mike and Molly? What's the matter?
Nothing.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
All right. Numero uno was cheerleader Melissa. Numero uno or dos is Paige, NXT Paige.
Oh,
She's pretty good. I enjoy her matches. I was gonna put Bailey on there, but then I'm like, I haven't seen a lot of Bailey. But
All
I
you've
like
seen
Paige
is a butt.
Hey, yeah, all you've seen is their butt.
pretty much. And my
That big
female wrestler of
diaper
the
butt.
year is
Dun, dun, dun.
JoJo.
Disappointed.
He's
kidding.
not even joking. She has had a match.
Yeah, she
A
won her
match.
first- AJ Lee is my female wrestler of the year. She won her first Divas Championship, and she's pretty solid on the mic.
The mic.
Is that what
The
they
mic.
call it nowadays?
And she's super attractive, so go.
That ripe ass. All right, strike.
Were you talking about Strife or were you talking about her?
Yes,
Strike is
strike.
so hot.
You have a ripe ass.
Oh
I
yeah.
hope you know that.
Oh,
Strike. Female wrestler of the year. Go.
Female wrestler of the year,
God.
Paige.
Paige. All right.
Yes, because she's amazing. She's only like 20 and she's amazing. She's better than most of the other divas in the company.
I'm pretty sure she's 21 though.
Oh, she's 21 now?
Yeah.
She had her birthday.
Way to
Happy
keep
birthday,
up,
Paige.
Strike.
Yeah,
Birthday.
yeah.
happy birthday.
Milky Goddess.
Okay. Ryan.
Mine goes to AJ Lee, with honorable mentions to Paige.
All right. Blah 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 blah.
Can I give
Hunter.
an honorable mention to Scarlett Boudreaux
Yes.
and Eva Marie?
No.
Now you're trying.
Shit.
Now you're pushing it, Strike.
You have
Okay.
to pick one redhead strike.
I can't have them both.
Can I pick all the three
Taylor
redheads
Hendricks.
from Ring of Honor?
I don't want Taylor
Aw.
Hendricks. She's fat.
She's
I like
hot.
her
She's
fat.
fat.
She's not from
British
Ring of Honor,
Honor.
but hey, come on. Taylor Hendrick has a huge everything.
Everything, yeah.
Except-
That's why I like it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
All that nice meat. Mm.
There's too much meat.
Thinking about her now. Okay, Hunter.
Okay. My honorable mention goes to Summer Rae. She can suck my dick anytime she wants to.
Hells yeah.
Yeah.
And AJ Lee.
All right. Jonesy.
AG Lee with honorable mention being
Cheerleader Melissa.
what?
Cheerleader.
Cheerleader
I can't
Melissa.
Are you talking out loud?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, just AG Lee, I guess. I can't think of anyone else.
Okay. Michael.
My honorable mention: the Global Green Gangsters of Kelly Skater and Tomaka Nakagawa.
Ah.
240 plus days as Shimmer Tag Team Champions.
Very cool.
And my main pick is AJ.
Yeah. let's be honest. AJ is everybody's pick, right, Dino?
Actually, she's an honorable mention.
Oh,
Controversy on the Arc of
hurting
Wrestling
me over
podcast.
here.
Coming out with a
Hurting
You're
lifetime
never
my-
gonna be a guest again.
Yeah.
But she's a top honorable mention. Her and actually Candice LeRae. Those
God
are my
damn
it! Here's the thing though, because Candice, she wrestles with the guys, she fucks them up, and
Oh, her
I had
tag
the-
team
I had
with-
the honor of calling a match. It was a hardcore match between her and this other female worker named Hudson Envy. And they kicked the fucking blood out of each other. Like, literally. There's pictures online of that show, and beautiful Candice is all drenched in fucking crimson mask. And they went everywhere on this match. Like, they would kick the shit out of each other. And, so yeah, there's that. And then, what do you call it? Ty, actually, for different reasons, though. Paige and Caitlyn. I picked Paige because Paige is bringing back women's wrestling to it. Like, she'll take on. She's fucking gorgeous, and but the thing is, she's a really great worker, and this whole anti-diva thing, I like that, and because I think like the divas division it's a fucking step back for the women's division. It's like we had solid wrestlers coming in, we had Joshi's coming in, and then Scott Hall complained or whatever, saying we can't follow that. And they went from having a serious, they had a serious title belt, and then they're like, okay, we'll bring it back, but you got to be pretty. And you know what? We're gonna give you a nice little butterfly to wear across your waist. Like that's fucked down.
Because you are a girl.
That's how fucked up it is. Yeah. So there, and then Caitlyn, because I like them big. She could probably kick the shit out of me, and as a powerhouse, like she fucking destroys AJ in every match that they had. Like, whenever she spears her, whenever she slams her, it looks fucking brutal.
That's
And
because AJ ragdolls.
I know.
Caitlyn needs Caitlyn needs a stronger moveset, I think. I think she needs to rethink everything.
Moveset, but as a powerhouse in general, like the limited moves and everything that she has, she works them well. Unlike a lot of divas who don't have much moves, even
Yeah.
Caitlyn also needs people who can even take the moves.
Yeah.
But I think that's why AJ is such a well-rounded wrestler. Like,
Yeah.
she knows how to do the moves, and she knows how to take them.
Yep.
All right, is that it?
That's it.
All right. Because no one else mentioned her, I'm gonna say her. One of my honorable mentions is Emma.
Yes.
Yeah.
Adorable,
She's
awesome.
too derpy.
Me and Mike.
Because Emma, there's something about her, like, I don't want to say she's gonna be like Trish Stratus status, but she's definitely gonna be a big player for the WWE's division, Divas division.
Greg just likes retards.
It's because she's Australian.
Oh yeah, and her accent just gets me off like crazy.
What?
Paige is another honorable mention. Candice LeRae is another honorable mention, but fuck you, Dino, for taking another one of my picks. Can't fucking stand you anymore. And AJ Lee is my diva of the year because she is
No way.
my ripe ass.
What a
Big
twist.
shocker.
Greg. All
Oh
you did
my
was you was
God.
bow
Just
wow.
like last year.
You just
Fuck
blew
it.
my mind, man.
Just like last year and the year before.
And you know what? I'm a spoil Greg's male wrestler of the year, AJ Lee.
Ah, yay. Okay.
Harvey Whippleman.
Speaking about
You know,
male
Carmel
wrestler
lost
of the
a ton
year,
of weight.
let's end this podcast with male wrestler of the year. Last segment of the night. John, starting with you, who's your male wrestler of the year?
I tried to come up with a really good joke for this, and then I went, fuck it, and I accidentally put Gunner.
Oh, fuck that.
Well, Mike seems to be a really big fan of him, so...
Yeah. Like, it was a really good joke at first, and then Mike went on that huge
Tirade.
about how great Gunner is. Like, fuck, this joke doesn't work anymore. So, my honourable mention goes to the current Ring of Honor World Champion,
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, and my male wrestler of the year goes to the one, the great, the only, Bryan Danielson Bryan.
Brian Danielson, Daniel Bryan.
The American Dragon.
Okay, Wesley.
All right, I'm just gonna go on ahead and go with my winner, Zach Gowen.
Wow. One-legged
Like based off them.
Just like that joke, it's on one leg. My honorable.
It could be worse. It could be worse and be Kamala and have no legs to stand on.
Oh, fucking got him! Get it?
And Mike's joke falls flat.
Just like Kamala when he
that.
tries to
Just
run.
like them when they're trying to run. So-
God damn it! You know? Gotcha, bitch.
Something
my
about
honorable
Kamala.
mention is the second City Saint, Mr. CM Punk.
Hey.
Solid mic, solid work in the ring, solid everything.
He's gonna be a big player in the WWE future.
Super excited about that too.
He's
And
also the Iron Sheik's Superstar of the Year. Fun fact:
me
He's
and
a
the Sheik, we got a lot in common. We both like sand.
he believes the Iron Sheik is a legend, unlike that no good Ultimate Warrior.
For that dirty Nick Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
That dirty motherfucker.
Bend him over and make him humble.
Don't forget.
My
Don't,
male wrestler of the year.
don't forget Virgil.
Oh, I met him at C2E2. He's a super nice guy.
Did he ask you for
Really
change?
want to talk to him?
Huh?
Did he ask you for change?
You mean wrestling
No, he was
superstar
super
Virgil?
No, I literally asked him. I was like, "How's it going, man?" He's like, "Oh, it's not bad. Signing autographs and stuff." I was like, "Cool."
It's not bad signing autographs in the subway.
It was in the convention center. It's cool.
It is when nobody wants it.
No, he actually had a line.
Unlike 90% of the other photos that ended up on the internet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did
My
he pay
male
him to
wrestler.
stand in line?
God damn it! My male wrestler of the year is Daniel Bryan.
What a surprise.
Solid ring work, solid mic work. Can get anybody over, even that dirty rotten bastard John Cena. So next.
What would you
Okay.
think? I'm sorry.
Ryan. Wrestler, male
Um,
wrestler of the year.
No, seriously. What do you pick?
Spoiler alert.
Daniel Bryan.
Like everyone
yeah.
else, it's Daniel Bryan with my award for best part-timer of the year going to Brock Lesnar because he
Alright.
was constantly putting on good matches even though he had to fight Triple H half the time.
Yep. Strike.
You know, this wasn't really a fun one for me because I wound up choosing Daniel Bryan, but really, who else was there?
Really?
I mean, you had CM Punk, who I really just felt kind of slacked off towards the second half of the year. Then you have Damien Sandow, who I felt started strong and then again just lost steam throughout the year.
He's buried, guys.
No, it's just, I don't know,
Alright.
less focus and stuff.
Uh,
Then you've got like Sami Zayn, who's, I mean, he's good, but for wrestler of the year, like
What about
male
Kevin
wrestler, I
Steen?
kind of felt like it deserved like main event level,
yeah.
And I just didn't have that much of a pool. Or like
You're not picking Kevin Steen then?
Did someone pee in your pool?
But how will Kevin Steen be wrestler of the year without the pile driver?
Yeah, because I don't have any other fucking moves, buddy.
Jesus Christ.
But I mean,
The keg of wrestling.
I essentially voted for Daniel Bryan simply out of a lack of a pool to choose from.
Did you know I was going to use the pile driver
have to
Saturday?
pick for you?
They're like bubbles.
Why didn't I pick who?
Hey, Strike.
What?
Did you know Kevin Steen was going to lose the pile driver Saturday?
Yeah, but that was for the stretcher match.
Yeah.
Strike. What?
Yeah,
what
the
move
match
do you
on
think he
Saturday.
uses his finisher now.
Do what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I didn't even hear you. Like,
Okay, can we move on, please?
but yeah,
Beating this joke to the ground very quickly.
Yes.
male wrestler Daniel Bryan. Not that I really wanted it to be him, but hey.
He wanted to pick right back.
Wanted to pick John Cena.
Where's the pick Curtis?
I should just to piss off Mike.
Alberto
You
Del
piss
Rio
off
streak.
I'd piss off everybody. Fine. Male wrestler
Yes.
of the year. Yeah.
Your boy Brodus Clay.
You're fired.
Hunter, your turn. Male wrestler of the year. Go.
Okay, a guy in chat first says Prince Devitt's his wrestler of the year.
That's a good pick. Prince
Okay,
Devitt's
and
been
mine.
really good with the junior heavyweight over in New Japan.
And obviously, I'm going to take Daniel Bryan because I barely watch the Indies.
Yeah.
So, pretty much Daniel Bryan.
All right. Jonesy.
Oh, it was a tough pick, but when it came down to it, there was only one guy. Crushhead.
Oh my God.
My God, he
Crushhead,
was so
fucking
over in
worst
KWE.
booker ever.
G-Eazy. Can't be G-Eazy.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Daniel Bryan.
All right. Mick.
I have 2 honorable mentions. My first honorable mention is Daniel Bryan.
Oh, Mike's going swervish here.
My second honorable mention is Bully Ray.
Oh yeah.
My main
know who I am?
my main pick,
Ryback.
Garrett Bischoff.
God.
Oh, Mike! Yes!
What?
He did it! He finally saw the light.
My
Mike,
favorite wrestler.
like, what I want you to do is, you know that beach you so fondly talk about? I want you to drink that right now.
I was
Drink the bleach, Mike.
I was joking. My main pick is Daniel Bryan.
You can't do that, Mike. You already picked. It's official.
It was a joke.
Nope.
Okay, Mr. Dino, what is
Yes.
your male wrestler of the year?
Well, let's see here. Honorable mention, I'm going to say Daniel Bryan. Runner up, I'm going to say that's Morse code.
Oh, are we supposed to understand that? Here, wait, let me bring up the internet really quickly and check it out.
He said aardvark.
Yeah, I did say Aardvark. Runner up, I'm actually going to say
He said, "What about my mother?"
Dolph Ziggler. And my main pick, actually, for this year is Rainmaker
Oh,
in Kazuchika Okada.
all right. Very good. Very, very good. He had a really strong year in Japan.
Yeah.
Very fucking great.
One of
year.
the best I've seen in a long time. Like, I've not paid that much attention to Japan in a long time, but this year was really fucking good.
Imagine if he would have probably signed with WB at the beginning of the year. That would have
Oh.
sucked for him.
Yeah.
Like, at least he's getting this big push in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my honorable mention is Kazuchika Okada. I fucking loved everything he's done this year. Also, fucking, I can't remember his first name, but Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah.
I call him, like, if I describe him to anybody, I call him, like, the Dean Ambrose of Japan.
Yeah, definitely. He is fucking...
Like, I want to see them tag.
He has shocked, like, out of everybody, like, I knew Okada was great, I knew Tanahashi was great, I knew Devitt was great, but out of everybody in Japan who really, like, oh crap, that guy's really fucking awesome, Nakamura. Definitely. Even though his face doesn't fit the gimmick, like, I'm still kind of put off by his face a little bit, he's still really fucking great.
I've seen enough Japan movies to realize that, oh yeah, that's the face of a crazy fuck.
Yeah,
So.
definitely. And I guess, my fucking male wrestler of the year is Daniel Bryan. Can't really think of anybody else in the States who has been such a big draw than Daniel Bryan.
Wait,
And more
Daniel
importantly,
Bryan.
who's kept it across the entire year.
Daniel
Yeah.
Bryan can draw.
Not according to
Daniel Bryan just
WWE.
can't draw a dime.
I got a question for Greg and Dino. Real
Yes,
fast.
sir.
Have you guys seen any of Keiju Jaeger's matches in JPW?
Keiju Jaeger. Oh, you know what? Believe I saw one of his matches on a pay-per-view.
Yeah, let me take a look. I need to get a look at his face.
Did he have a match in Wrestle Kingdom? I'm thinking he did because it must have been the 6-man tag at the very fucking beginning. I can't fucking remember. I'd have to recheck that.
Actually, one of his best matches was actually against a tag team. Hold on, I'm trying to remember who it was. It was they're called Crimson Danger, and it's fantastic. So
I'll definitely have to check that out.
Yeah, let me check that out. If you can link me to something, I'll watch it tonight because I'm always up for new stuff.
Oh
so.
yeah, I think I'm gonna.
I can go on ahead and link it to you right now. It's on my history real fast.
I think I'm gonna be watching some Japanese wrestling later on tonight.
Yeah,
Depends if I can stay up as long.
I'm staying up. It's only 10 p.m. here, and I gotta fucking work on this game. So
I gotta fucking drive my cousin at 4 o'clock in the morning to the airport.
Why?
Person in chat says, to me, Elgin has stepped up his game immensely.
Who?
Probably one of the top wrestlers in the
Elgin.
country. Elgin.
Well, people already know my bad take on Elgin, but that's just because I don't like his
Mullet.
fucking mullet and his cowboy boots and his skin tight jeans, and because he's Canadian. Nothing fits on him. Like, I respect he's a really fucking good wrestler, but come on, dude. You could find something better to look to dress into a fucking wrestling event. Maybe you look more appealing to it, we would probably hire you. Okay, so yeah. This is our Arc of Wrestling end of the year award show. We're pretty much done. This is going to be our last show for the year until January 6th.
We're not doing a Christmas episode?
No.
Oh, we should.
No.
Watching wrestling.
There's 2 Raws we're gonna miss.
Yeah, because we usually end the year with our end of the year award show. So we will. That's why we take a 2-week break before we get back. So we will not be back until January 6th. Thank you once again for Mr. Dino joining us tonight.
Plug that man's Twitter.
Yes.
Naughty Bobby.
Yes, Naughty Bobby at Naughty Bobby. Also, check out his podcast. I'm gonna be listening to it tonight because I didn't get a chance to listen to it when it first came out.
That's fine.
You want to plug it? Where is it at? Everything?
Yes, at the card. Fuck, I hate doing the letters. CST.
Central Standard Time.
God damn it. Hard Subject Network. Squared Circle Jerks. It's available on there. And yeah, thank you guys for having me here tonight again. It was fun. I had fun last time. I had fun tonight. And yeah, thank you for letting me be a part of this final show of the year.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. You know where to check us out, twitter.com/Arc of Wrestling, also on youtube.com/Arc of Wrestling, where we upload all our podcasts, so you can listen to them full. You're probably listening to now if you're listening to this right now, unless you're over in the live chat right now. Which also, check that out, lagspike.tv/Arc of Wrestling, or you just go to the actual stream site, which is twitch.tv/Arc of Wrestling. And also go check out our website, which was arcofwrestling.webs.com. Everything will be in the description below. Click on the links, like, subscribe, follow, comment, do all that stuff. Thank you for joining us for the Arc of Wrestling podcast.
Send us nudes.
Send us all the nudes, especially stuff of AJ.
Snapchat me, please.
Yes, and
Love
check out
Snapchat nudes.
check out lagspike.tv. Those guys are great guys. You can go check out New Legacy over there and Dave West. They're all fucking great. So yeah, see you guys. I'm your host, Greg. What do you want, Wesley? What?
Time out.
Time out. I'm closing the show.
Hey, listeners, we have a new Arc of Wrestling Twitter account that you can also follow.
Oh,
called
yes.
Arc Quotes.
Arc-
That's at ARC. All 3 of those letters are capitalized. Quotes on Twitter.com.
Where Wesley is going to be listening to all 96 episodes of the Arc of Wrestling podcast.
Goddamn right I
and
am.
taking out every single quote that is quotable.
I'm gonna have so many good quotes on that. Listen for those Hunter quotes, guys.
Especially that 3rd episode where it was no one talking. Thank you, everybody, again. This is the Arc of Wrestling. We're going to 100. We're going to hit that in January, I think. Maybe not. So, yeah. See you soon,
We're gonna
guys.
have a big star on.
January 6th, we return. Bye-bye.